smoke starting on the CT side. S-Tag hiding behind the wooden panels, but Na'Vi have got the bullets to fish for something. Boomich has been taken out very early indeed. The remainder with Glocks and a lot of utility on Guardian Electronic. Flamey set taken out. Here's S-Tag to activate now. Catches Guardian, dropping the grenades. That might cause a rotation. There's already 3 people towards this banana position, and Heroic are holding on quite well. Yeah. Headshots for days.
Look at Snappy, though. He was already down as soon as they knew. S-Tag actually got out, I think, panicked a little bit, expecting him to be closer, but up inside of the site. So S-Tag, remember, only on that MP9. You talked about utility, certainly can be baited in. He's playing close to the smoke for that reason, but they hear them at library, and he knows he's actually going to get further down quad to get away from the wrap. Boom, it's already on Borup. Now the MP9 is useless, unfortunately, in that situation. Cadian manages to get one back, but Flamey's got the bomb down, and I think Na'Vi, with just 4 seconds left, not surprising.
Frags at the end of a round with an AWP, and like Adren would be following him because they don't want to lose AWP, and then they'd both go down when neither really should. Those are many moons ago now. Electronic just standing in the smoke, maybe trying to catch a player off on the reload again. Got a 1v1, but this is really awkward. Can he escape? 62 HP. The Molotov is surely going to do the job here. Stavin will fall. So those are 2 big entries towards that B bomb site. And there's so much time here that Na'Vi don't need to race car anywhere. They can relax. They know that Heroic have to make some forward plays now if they are to do anything in this round.
Race cars are always fun, though, James. I do like that they've got the rotation already in position. So Borup boosted, counter smoke. Simple, I don't even think it's going to be spotted, though, because he's found a gap that puts him inside of the position where Borup could see him. And a single lurk. And that's important, because 2 kills down already on B. The fact that Flamey is even just looking toward the A site, not making a lot of noise, to be fair. But I think he could have drawn more rotations. He actually backs off. I would have expected him to try and push toward the arch at this point in time. So bomb not yet down. Guardian inside with it. Cadian's going to get a late boost. If he hit that shot, good recovery from Guardian, because I think that could have ultimately salvaged the round. Obviously, Guardian loves one, but you can take those angles and make it more viable. But I'm surprised the AUG is completely gone, whereas the Krieg is still around to this extent.
Well, Guardian's been warming up with a rifle, and now he's got an AWP. See if he can get a pick here. There we go. That's the Guardian you want to see, and he might get a second opportunity. Snappy, do you really want to do this? Playing with fire. Fade away HE grenade, and another opening frag for Na'Vi in that banana position.
This is where the Krieg brought over to the CT side can be valuable, but Boomich takes him out of the picture. Cadian on site, one only with the MP9. Bomb tip early dropped, though, so the fact that Snappy's able to get Guardian and the bomb's still down toward default, he can actually catch them off. Borup's going to get the information for him as well. Molotov on top of the bomb that they have to recover, and this is very awkward suddenly for Na'Vi. A single kill from the MP9 is actually what caused this, because they've got to work backwards. Flamey just gets enough of an angle to hold Boomich safe.
Snappy had an angle from short on the bomb bar through the smoke. Great timing. Makes it a 2 versus 1. But where is Flamey? Spotted now. Gets the first one. 1v1. Borup coming out from the stairs. Awkward for both players, but Flamey's on 4 HP. So close. Guardians was dropped earlier on. He'll start with 3 towards B with the AWP in tow.
I'll come back to that AWP point. Stavin's already being challenged. Snappy. He comes out just to support his teammate, who actually finds a gap behind the flames and finds 2 for it. He has yet to find those trade kills off of Stavin's position, but they leave him alive. I thought maybe he'd get away with that. Simple reads it, but Cadian, AWP in perfect position. We've seen teams CT-sided elect to drop the AWP in favor of a Krieg.
That's an interesting smoke. Oh, so that smoke is elevated on the sandbag, so if the Ts try and move around it, the CTs will see their legs and get a free kill. Because it looks like it was just completely off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Borup's made a giant mistake. And this is what I'm talking about.
He gets one other chance at it, but they've gained so much ground. And yeah, that's it. I mean, he misses both those. They collapse the site like this. His AWP becomes less and less relevant, and Stavin's stuck in the back. It's going to be super hard for him to fight out of the corner. They know he's there, nearly line it up for him. Cadian does manage to pull one back, but at this point, 6 seconds. Bomb not down. He can actually potentially win out the round. Goes for the quick shot instead. Had a swung even a little bit. Might have been able to catch off the planter. Instead, Simple on the boost towards CT. Krieg in hand. Don't actually leave him up there alone. They play 2 together at New Box, and Cadian is struggling to get an opening. This whole round, he's been firing shots and has not found a kill yet.
I'm amazed that he's even alive.
I take that back. He's got 2 kills, excuse me, but none of the important ones. None of the ones on the wrap. He had them in the mid site, but bomb already down. He can't find these ones on the retake. You're right.
Oh, he was so close, but he's not going to defuse this. He has got no kit, and he should be running away. Where is he? No, he hasn't got Kevlar. Sorry, I misread the icon there. So he is naked after all. but he has the AWP. 2 players start on Banana this time, and Brock's gone very aggressive, but we still have a bomb carrier on T-Ramp. Snappy gets taken out again. Early frags towards Banana, and with a minute 35 on the clock, it's a 4 versus 1 for Na'Vi. This has not worked out for Heroic. The B bomb site's been abandoned. We got a 5-on-3 as far as the A site. It's just made 5-on-2 with that smoke grenade. But things can change quickly. Boomich looking towards A now. And there's a flank in the library. So maybe things can turn around. Maybe they can't because Simple's here with a scope of his own. We've still got KDN creeping with the AWP. He's been neutralized by utility. Unable to do anything just yet. And S-Tag is surely going to be victimized soon as well. Oh. Last man standing, 12 HP. He's been seen. And there's enough to deal with him.
Electronic with a deep smoke in his face has Staven to contend with. A little bit further out for him this time, but Molotov's off. He goes behind the barrels instead. You know he's there because of flash in his direction.
Oh, no.
Same thing, though. He gets walked into where the sandbags. Nothing that can happen. Snappy's caught. Staven's left alone. Straight onto the B side. Electronic does exactly what you should do at that point in time. Rush it in and beat the rotations. And look at Simple's position. That's perfect. No chance they get back to the B side. This is an 11-4 half.
Electronic's the one by the well, though, which is often where you'll throw these flashes from. The smoke has been deployed towards Banana. That's isolated 3 players. And here comes the first flashbang, but Guardian comes a little bit too late.
KDM with the opener. Opener post plant, though. That's the problem because Heroic has so much time to control the situation. Snappy with 2 boosted inside of the smoke. Boomich trying to battle back, can only manage 1. 2 there. Might have given Simple the entry he needed toward Banana, but now it's just a matter of staying alive as they run him down, and he can't even find the first kill on S-Tag.
The Caesar, the P250 and 2 USPs. Simple's holding a HE grenade as well. If he times this well, this could be one of the meteor grenades of all time.
Flamey needs to tell him when to throw it. Flamey needs to be looking for the information, and that's exactly what he does. S-Tag gets absolutely wrecked by it, but Snappy still coming through with the Galil, able to find the kills in return, and Staven up close. Mac 10 finds a follow-up for Electronic. Flank, not really going to go anywhere. I think KDN is in good position. You're right, the bomb. He just stays alive. Guardian just stays, it's done. They win it. That single kill with the pistol. Oh, they just barely got it. Just barely by the kill, they got the round.
Oh my God.
There was no time to plant. That was at 3 seconds.
Feel like the angles are favorable for them, even though it's a left side peak, but they'll get that information later on, whereas on Arch, they'll generally go towards Library and so on, but he gets wrecked by the Mac 10. A Sanji-style play from Heroic. But Na'Vi holding on. They've got a man advantage for the time being. They're lining up over the smoke as well. And Snappy is surely going to get wrecked. Beautiful from Electronic. A 4K from him. So Caden was holding an angle towards Banana for a while. You can see Na'Vi playing at the back of the B bomb site. So there'll be no pop flash to fish for information soon, it seems. Although that said, Flamey is making his way towards Coffins. In the meantime, there's an execute towards the A bomb site. At this point, you'd expect a pop flash play out of the balcony, as Cloud9 used to do back in the day. But here they come, charging up that short position. There are counter flashes, though, for the CTs. But the first frag goes the way of Heroic, but it's a back and forth. Simple is absolutely just waiting for them. Great transfer. Borup now on the balcony, Caden up close. This is so awkward for all concerned.
Simple's got to be so careful with that peek. Borup had to get aggressive, had to support his teammate. KDN had the pistol in hand because of the close proximity. That's a decent Molotov, but it's a little bit late to deny the plant. KDN takes a bit of damage from it, working back out, and it's a split push. So Flamey has to hold and wait for his teammate to get in position. That should be predicted by the fact that there's no action going on. They're not together. They're not playing for trades, or they'd already be aggressive at this point in time. So decent position in the stairs. KDN comes out. Borup knows exactly what that means. Looks the other direction, and it's a one-on-one. Flamey, though, is going to find the headshot. 13 rounds, Na'Vi. Simple knows. He's just trying to bide the right moment. S-Tag down below means that he can't actually swing it as conveniently as he wants to, but waiting pays off. Guardian does his job in the site. Simple finds one. He's dropped, but Guardian isn't done. He finds 2 on top of the site itself, and Na'Vi pick up the round.
Perhaps they assumed he would rotate towards B, and often people will. You're seen in one place in a round such as this, you're going to rotate and try and catch him off guard on the other side, but Guardian alive with an AWP is a problem. Absolutely devastating round for Heroic. And again, still on Speedway, but he has a flash boomage, so again, a flash from that well position can be devastating, but Heroic are playing for the fast play once again, just bursting, surging into the B bomb site, or trying to, but getting demolished by Flamey.
Boomich, good timing to push the smoke. So often that happens when the chaos ensues inside of the site, and Flamey's able to respond immediately afterward. It's funny how the CTs can take advantage of that position. Bold push the second time by Boomich, but Flamey trades off of it, thankfully. Simple, good position. Catch that X-Tag on the way by. Flamey can peek off of that confidently, and just to note, that is the bomb. So this looks to be done.
Oh my God.
Simple. That'll make him happy. That'll certainly put the icing on it for him. What a way. Even when he's not playing audaciously, he still gets a knife. That's gifted. That's great.
Finishes with style after all.
He's going to have to be holding very swiftly. Is Flamey, and he's actually already backed down slightly, but not conceding entirely. As Simple finds Snappy, no rotation required as of yet. They could push through, but the fact that the other two are already there, they've got to be quick. They've got to actually give them space, and that will help. Flamey gone. Bomb needs to enter, but is dropped immediately. Electronic was staying alive behind the orange box.
We've got action all over the place. We've got flanks on flanks. Cadian now coming down the ramp, doing a 180. MLG, get the stickers out. 2 versus 2, never mind that. It's Cadian versus Simple. We've got stereo frags, 1 for either side. Door open, door closed. Simple waits. The bomb's collected by Cade and it'll be heard. It's pretty on point with those attempts. With the USP falling back to a safer position.
Stays as close to the vent as possible so he can go lower again if he needs to.
Oh.
This could actually beat it though. Doors, never mind.
Door's closed.
I thought the door was already open. It still works out. Wow, that's pretty smart from Cadian to figure out that Simple was likely going to be holding.
Guardian, if Guardian is the initial shot and then Flamey swings, that could be everything. Guardian, can he get a shot off though? 2 flashes. They're lining up for Flamey. Only gets 1, but damage could be capitalized on.
That would have been so... Okay, hang on. Massive. I was going to say Simple still down below. Good transition from the left over to the right. Former toxic doorway. Scout from Guardian, not able to do as much, but it took the aggro away. That was the big thing. Borup's the only one that went outside and actually got below. Didn't do a lot with it, though, considering he was still just holding toward the stairwell. You would have thought he was trying to clear the vents or get toward the decontamination room faster than that. Him going down brings this back to an actual salvageable situation. They may not have weapons picked up, but 2 CZs with low HP, that's a huge proposition. That's menacing. Bomb's going to go down safely away from the control room. Boomich is going to know, though, that he went to the left, and that means that they can peek directly in toward the boxes. Cadian's found. Good trade, shuffling of position, and they know exactly where X-Tag is, and they know he's low as well. Boomich is going to find the kill. Well done, and I think the kill that wins it all is actually by finding Borup back toward the secret stairs.
And we have the dry peaks as they make their way towards the ramp. You can see Flamey on the ramp now. No panic, though, from Na'Vi. No over-rotation. In fact, Flamey will brazenly hold his position.
Flamey absolutely does. Now he drops onto the ramp so he can get away quickly should he need to do so. And Boomich still being aggressive in toward Hut, keep in mind.
Oh my God.
Wow. They knew he was being aggressive and still he catches them out. Cadian turns to do damage in return, but he's down to 3 himself. And Simple has gone the other direction and come out from the squeaky doorway. They talked about the crossfire from the Hut and the silo. How about a crossfire from Squeaky and Hut itself by pushing through? That's a pretty remarkable round from Na'Vi. And I want to point out Simple. Flamey, this is aggressive. The jump bait works. So they lose 1, but that was actually fine. Bombs recovered. They get position potentially on Guardian, but by even pulling Guardian away from that ladder position, we know exactly what S-Tag's going to do. He knows he can rotate in and... Oh, can he? That's smart from Guardian. I don't think he knew he could... I think he knew he couldn't get reset fast enough on the op, so he just gets away, stays alive. And Heaven's the right place to be because they're actually heading up. Boomich is still on Hut. This is massive. They've actually pulled this back just on information. I thought certainly the trade at radio and pulling Guardian, that was going to be the round, but well recovered.
Something needs to be done because the bomb carrier and the support are so paper thin right now. Just 1 bullet will do it. Caught on the reload by Simple. Brutal stuff, but somehow Snappy wins that duel. So important. The bomb is spotted by Na'Vi.
Yeah, Simple got caught in the jump, unfortunately. Tried to bait out the door that he'd actually gone back in the site and closed it, but didn't work out. Cadian, right place, right time to at least get Guardian. But a lot more to do. Borup's got Boomich. Electronic a little bit late to try and respond. Just barely gets there in time. Bomb still down toward Decon. 14 seconds. Cadian actually hits another pressure shot. Flamey, he didn't need to move out of that, but he does, and it's going to work out. He gets both kills on them. 16 HP. Meanwhile, not enough smokes to execute the yard. For Heroic, they go straight toward upper. Electronic wants to battle aggressively. They actually touch inside of the smoke, and then he gets away with it, but watch to his right. Good find from Simple. That keeps him alive. Somehow, still the kills go back to Heroic's way. I'm lost as to what's going on. Cadian apparently found another entrance point and got behind everyone that was focused. Where there's smoke, there's flames. Apparently, it was behind them they had to worry about. Guardian has to clutch this back. Has the HP advantage, but likes to hold on to the AWP instead. I was going to say they have no idea where he is, but they're going to find him. Yes, I saw Guardian's gun barrel turn back. I thought maybe he was going to get lucky with timing on that one. Yeah, knifing down's difficult. You have to crouch and...
Yeah, it's very fiddly. But from the bottom...
Power bottom, is that what you're saying? Guardian with the first.
He's just baiting now for Flamey with the UMP. Absolute catastrophe around that ramp position for Heroic. Simple still in the vent. Prefers the confined spaces. Bit of a hermit crab. Falling off the top, it'll be a 2-man kill with the CZ75.
Decent smoke. That'll buy a good 15 seconds. Electronic. Oh my. This is massive. None of them looking, but he only has 19 HP. If they're getting the nades out, this is huge. One done. They're already inside of the smoke. They can't even turn around onto him. Now they're exposed to Simple.
No, Snap! He's got a bomb!
Oh, that's a risk. He went back for it. You're right. He had bomb Simples on the other side of it. They still haven't dealt with him. He's gone all the way back inside of the site. Flamey. Simple did go down. So Flamey's rotated in. Even still, though, a solid angle. That's a tough one to get to because even if you work out from control, you have to worry about ramp. And your head exposes at the same time. Flamey has advantage from down below, and now they can't even push because guess who's arrived? Boomich knows exactly where to look to bail his teammate out. Round done. Borup already taken down by Boomich. That's going to allow him to drop into the main entrance tab and therefore has pressure from both sides. Flamey will erase him with a smoke behind, isolating him in toward the vent position, and this might be the first pistol for Navi because desperately they'll have to try and retake the upper site. Cadian goes just to pick up a smoke. Anything will help at this point in time.
Looks like we'll have that flashbang lined up for the heaven position once more. A smoke towards the squeaky door, and that will certainly be helpful. That won't. Shot in the back of the head and dead. 4 versus 2, and now STag is alone with a defuse kit. And they know where he is. The triple peek inside the site, and Boomich creeping on the outside. It's a matter of time now. Death by paper cuts, it seems, in the pistol round. Well, good start for Heroic. Cadian's on the AWP. Stavin and Cadian, the only men with grenades at this point, but maybe the rifles will do the job. Electronic catches Snappy off guard, and Cadian's here to try and do something about it, but there's a 2K from Electronic, and maybe that's the curtain call for Heroic, or the start of it at the very least. Stavin now alone in a 1 versus 4. Success was so brief for Heroic in this round. Some Deagles out as well. Okay. Well, he's managed to get something done, but these Kriegs on the T side will prove to be a problem. Oh dear. Boomich with a second one. Borup's reload will be heard, so they roughly know where that rifle is. Guardian didn't see the booty.
Got a tough position. Yeah, I think he's got it though, because it's a tough position for Verb to be in. He wants to watch the main entrance.
But the T's are very out of position right now. The bomb is surrounded. They've put up the police lines, trying to keep people back, but Boomich is curious. He wants to see that bomb once again. S-Tag with an angle inside Squeaky. Navi's got a man to trade here, and they've got 1 minute on the clock, so this is going to be very awkward for Heroic. Well, for all concerned, really. All the angles being checked, and that's what happens when you have a superior weapon, an exchange of headshots, but that leaves S-Tag alone, and he hasn't been spotted by Guardian just yet. It seems this off angle will just about work out for him.
Just about didn't as well, though. Especially with an M4, you missed the first few shots. That snappy headshot aim comes back in. Boomich is going to find him anyway. They knew he was in that position. And it's 16-5. Again, I can't be super excited given the situation, but that's pretty clinical from Na'Vi. And I think it's as much as Simple turned things around that Inferno one was top of the scoreboard. This is a decent team game from them. I'm actually confident with the way that Na'Vi's playing right now.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.